Hello, you all. This is the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. And we are here bringing you in full effect the most up-to-date pro wrestling news and highlights and all in between. As I'm sitting here speaking to you, rocking my Bullet Club t-shirt with many, many, many open Super Kick Party invitations to hand out. Would you like one?
No,
Why not?
because I'm good.
Dude, it's Super Kick Party. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be super kicked. It's kind of the whole deal. Don't
Man,
want to be super kicked because that's sweet chin music, so I'm cool.
well, I'm Blitzball Champ, and I'm sure y'all can tell by now who that person on the other end is Hollywood Cinema, who has declined the invitation to the Super Kick Party.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, you're just not a team player.
That's right.
Don't forget,
Not
the Young
even.
Bucks are IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
Mm, well, they still lost to who?
Jeez, man.
Your boy. Or your boys. Samoan Destroyers. I will still call them GOD.
Yeah.
BCOGs, baby.
Yeah.
Dominated them too.
Anyway,
Can't hang.
so glad to see and hear from everybody. New episode. We got quite a bit to talk about, so I feel like we should jump right into it. I want to get into some Mae Young Classic talk. Excuse me. Y'all have to excuse me. Recovering from a cold. Okay, so let's do this. So the second round of the Mae Young Classic is now in full effect. Um, they streamed four matches, four second round matches, which I thought were, for the most part, really good. So let's jump right into it. First match was Toni Storm versus Hiroyo Matsumoto. Toni Storm, who was in the semifinals last time, going up against Lady Godzilla, who defeated Rachel Evers in the first round. And of course, Toni Storm defeated Jenny in the first round.
Jenny.
Jenny. Great way to start the show off. This was a really good match, very much back and forth. Hiroyo Matsumoto started really dominating later in the match, but Toni Storm did her thing and was able to pick up the victory over Lady Godzilla. It was a good match. It was a great way to start the show off with a bang. Both are very, very well known, very well respected.
It's a
But it sounds like the push for Toni Storm is in full effect, and
God, yeah.
yeah, she makes it to the quarterfinals. Your thoughts?
I expect big things from Tony.
Yeah. Although I was kind of hoping maybe something to turn up with Hiroyo Matsumoto, considering the last interview that she had after winning her first round match, about her maybe possibly making a splash in NXT, but I don't know. I
You
don't.
know what's up with Tony Storm.
What's
You know
that?
she's the heir apparent, Tony Storm.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know if Hiroyo Matsumoto will get signed or not, but I mean, they have, a number of Japanese talent already on the roster anyway, so I mean, I don't know if this would hurt or help, but I mean, I guess it would be nice.
Yeah, it's always nice. have a little something extra.
Yeah, but who knows? Hopefully, this won't be the last time we see Lady Godzilla.
Doubt it.
Um, Secondly, we had Rhea Ripley versus Casey Catanzaro. Um, while Casey Catanzaro didn't exactly get instantly destroyed, she did show some bright flashes in this match. But of course, when it came down to it, let's be real, she wasn't beating no Rhea Ripley.
Nope.
So Rhea Ripley got the victory. Kind of an interesting ending where she shook her hand and then she kind of like kicked her out of the ring, like not literally, but it was like shoo shoo. You know, I just thought that was kind of funny, even though she did shake her hand, which. But Rhea Ripley, full on heel tactics,
You know it.
even in the post interview. But Rhea Ripley is looking very strong, and
You know what comes for her in the future.
yes, yes, absolutely. And but you know what? Casey Catanzaro got quite a bit of buzz from these two matches, and she is signed. So I mean, there's no telling what's gonna happen with her future. Her potentially making a splash in NXT, and just seeing a quite a story turnabout with this, considering female American Ninja Warrior makes a big splash in the WWE. I mean, this could either turn out to be excellent or a big giant bust. But
True.
with how she did in the Mae Young Classic, something tells me she probably won't be a bust, but only time will tell. Um, what about your thoughts? I mean, do you like her? Do you?
I think nothing of her. There's nothing really to get from her other than her being spunky and little.
Mm-hmm.
There's really nothing to her.
So you would say probably like another Bailey or Candice LeRae?
Yeah, and I don't know about Candice LeRae because Candice LeRae at least has some skill to kind of go with that. I don't know anything about this girl other than that she knows how to do generic things.
Apparently has a strong gymnast background, but
Yeah,
I mean,
she climbed some shit. That's cool.
yeah.
She did an obstacle course. That's cool.
But I mean, when you think about it, I mean, you look at someone like her, it just made me kind of think of, let's see. For example, I never would have thought Caitlyn would ever become a Divas champion. I know,
Well, man,
the Divas
that era.
championship belt, ain't really a big of a deal looking back at it. But I
True.
mean, at then it was a championship belt. So I mean,
Yeah,
it was the
Margate.
only one.
Parody of an era.
Yeah. I mean, we do know that for a while they had both that and the women's title going, but then, the women's title, got shelved, and, all we had for the ladies was the Divas title. So, I mean, for that time window, I mean, it was relevant. But, I don't know. With Casey Catanzaro, I think only time will tell. I mean, showed great flashes from these first two rounds. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think the WWE will hurt with or without her.
Oh
So,
no.
we'll see. We'll see. Okay, third match we had was Lacey Lane versus Tainara Conti. And of course, the Cinderella story for Lacey Lane continues as she was able to pick up the victory over Tainara Conti after reversing her finisher into the crucifix bomb. Um, I really, I'm okay with the outcome. It just made me kind of wonder about Tainara Conti because it seemed like there was quite a bit that was going to be behind her to possibly advance. But
Yep. They don't get two shits about that chick.
yeah, I mean she did get her one win. But yeah,
Yeah,
Lacey Lane looks great. Looks like the real deal, young, up and coming. Showing some skill. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how she does in the quarterfinals. but but yeah, second time around, Tainara Conti gets one win, but then gets eliminated. But this match did not last long.
no.
Yeah, this was a rather short match. I was a little disappointed with that, but it was definitely a rather short match.
Weird.
And then, to me, the match of the night was Meiko Satomura versus Mercedes Martinez. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, she was one of my top three picks to win it all, to get to the finals at least, and win it all. And she did lose. This was a great match, back and forth, great match. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, I really, really hope that they sign Mercedes Martinez.
It's possible.
I feel like she deserves the Cedric Alexander treatment and should get signed. The crowd was behind her. Her exit interview, hinted at, no, this isn't the last time you've seen her. I really hope this leads to her getting signed. I think Mercedes Martinez would do great in NXT. She's a, longtime veteran. She has a lot of experience. I feel like she could be a heel. She could be a face. I feel like she could hang with any of the ladies in the WWE. Why not? As far as Meiko Satomura, she advances to the quarterfinals. It just now knowing that Mercedes is out, something tells me that Meiko will probably uh either get eliminated in the quarterfinals or may make it to the semifinals, and that would kind of be a little shocking to me. But I think now it just really comes down to matchups. I mean, we still got another 4 matches of the second round to go through before the quarterfinals start. So it'll be interesting to see what the matchups look like. But but yeah, I didn't think Mercedes Martinez would be eliminated in the second round. But it was an excellent match. Definitely, I felt like the match of the night, and I hope to see more Mercedes Martinez in the future. Your thoughts?
I didn't see the match, but I mean, I knew what was gonna happen. But hey, she's good. Mercedes is good, man.
Yeah,
She's good stuff.
and I just, I think this would open the door for her to be signed long term. Here's hoping. I mean, they signed Mia Yim, so hopefully she'll get signed as well.
Yeah,
But
there's always a possibility.
but and that concludes that. Second round is kicked off. Next week will be the other 4 matches, and that should do it for the second round of the Mae Young Classic. Making good progress considering the evolutions at the end of the month.
Yes, it is.
All right. So just a reminder to all those watching. This coming Saturday at 5 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, WWE Super-Showdown, which will be taking place in Melbourne, Australia. You can check that on WWE Network. And I know we did our picks in the previous episode, but just there's a lot at stake here, like money wise, and just seeing how things go. Like,
It's a house show, dude.
yeah, but I'm saying there's a lot that can stem from this going forward.
Oh yeah, this is building to Crown Jewel and Survivor Series,
Right.
and I still don't care.
I mean, it could be more exciting, but I mean,
They just
Hey,
got
The
too much
Undertaker and Triple
stuff.
H one more time.
Hey, but we all know that there's gonna be another match. 'Cause there's no reason just to
Yeah.
have him show up for no reason. And there's a lot of money on the table.
Indeed, indeed. Folks gonna get pizzade.
Oh yeah, they about to get. Hey, I love that we didn't see Stone Cold whatsoever in the build up, so it feels like it was just like a last minute thing
Right.
because it was.
Yeah. But
You know what? You want some money? Here you go.
oh yeah, that money, that Australian money. But anyway, so we got that coming up this weekend. So let's look at everything. With this being the last week before Super Showdown, all the build up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
wow. Raw. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I didn't even watch it, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh.
So of course, one of the big highlights of this Raw was the big, gigantic boo fest of Kevin Owens and Elias segment.
Actually, I watched an hour of it. I actually saw that part live, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was thinking of SmackDown. I didn't watch.
Yeah, it was wow. They showed no mercy.
That's the kind of reaction you usually want for a heel. This is the first time he's ever gotten like a full on, like no holds barred heel reaction.
True, but it also the ratings were down as well
Yeah,
for Raw.
But they've been slipping annually. Football's back, and the product that they put out just is not good enough.
Yeah.
It's really bad stuff that they're putting out. So they really can't expect anything else. Nothing has happened in ratings wise up until the NFL season that should make them believe that Roman is the one, and that people still give a shit about Raw. Like they're nothing. The ratings have been going down before football started, and then just football is making it just fucking crater, and it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah, that much is true. I mean,
it's compounding. It feels like WCW Nitro.
Yeah. Like
friggin' brutal.
I
need another wrestling promotion to put a show on Mondays so I can actually watch something else and enjoy myself.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, like I can't watch. It's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main highlight, and of course, at the end with the Brothers of Destruction attacking Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels made an appearance, got on the mic, and Triple H tried to help, but they both got choke slammed. And
who are the good guys supposed to be in this?
I guess Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
But that doesn't make any sense. I just don't. Whatever. I should be like super hyped for this because DX is my favorite thing ever. But just no. I've gotten to the point where I don't want it. I don't want it no more.
Doesn't want it anymore.
No, it's like the Dudley Boys' last run. It's just not enjoyable anymore. Now you're literally just like you have my favorite things like Carcass, like strung up on strings, and you keep pulling it out here and there. It's the same way I felt when they used to bring out like Mae Young and shit. Like I just felt like, okay, come on, man. This is nobody. Although I care more than I did about that stuff, but it feels that sad at this point.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing actually really going on. It's not like it's treated with any kind of seriousness. It literally just is and feels like a cash grab, and it's not even like a clever one or an interesting.
But if this is what helps get Shawn Michaels back in the ring, then hey, I guess
this is not how I wanted it.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for, right? Like now we're getting this dumb shit.
And did you
this
see
is how he's coming back
when the hat came off? How bald he was!
Oh yeah, he cut off all his hair. Him and Triple H got the head,
like
headbanger situation going on.
I'm like HBK, come on, dude.
I know he cut it out down short, but probably because his ass is going bald.
Dang.
Gotta cut it off before you start looking ridiculous. To him anyway. Like shit, I'm glad he actually was like, okay, yeah, I need to cut this shit off. Instead of just holding on by dear life. Doing some
Yeah,
bullshit.
no kidding.
Looking a damn fool.
We got more speculation behind Dean Ambrose. Is he going to leave the Shield? Is he going to stay with the Shield? And
I just want it to happen. It's not going to happen for a while.
If it's going to happen, they're going to try to play it to where it happens when we least expect it.
Yeah, like Survivor Series, like a pay-per-view that actually quote unquote means something.
Yeah.
Not some shit that's coming on fucking 5 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any like. There's no way. No way. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's not how this stuff works anymore. There used to be like a chance back in like, and they do this shit like occasionally when the network first started, but now it's just like nah.
But now it's being played like Dolph Ziggler may be the one that gets ditched as the weak link.
Yeah, which will make so much sense because then they'll be outnumbered.
Yeah.
That's just so. This stuff it's not even trying to be interestingly manufactured. It'll even start with a cool idea and just be like, you know what though, we could go left and do like the good idea. Mm-hmm. You know what though, fuck it, let's go right.
Because has Drew McIntyre even lost since his return?
Except for that match, that multi-man match. But here's a thing. I was rather annoyed because, as usual, I wasn't paying attention to what was happening on Raw because it's fucking boring, and I wanted to not be mad. So then ended up just kind of paying attention, not like listening, and I heard like that Ambrose got the pin, and in my head I was like, "Holy shit! They just gave him the IC belt. This is amazing. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, never mind." I got happy for like 2 seconds. I was like, this story's taking a weird turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's Intercontinental Champion, so he did what Dolph couldn't do by himself. What? But nope, didn't even do that. They just offered it to the guy that they don't like and that they keep trying to beat up and keep trying to put on their side. And then they're just like, you know what though? Instead of making this day harder for these guys, like we act like we're going to, let's just let them do whatever. Let's just let them fight matches that don't matter. Don't put the titles on the line. What?
Yeah. I mean, what the last one or two Intercontinental title matches were Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler anyway, right?
Dolph Ziggler.
Just so repetitive.
Well, all their stuff is very repetitive. Raw's the worst.
But
everything they do is super repetitive. It's just starting to weigh on me, and I don't care. Such a bump.
I still would rather just Drew McIntyre go on his own. I mean,
or let him just restart, reboot everything. I wish this was like comic books, where I could have some crazy event where everything just gets rebooted and everything starts from the beginning with like slight tweaks, so that I can learn to love these things again. In a new version of them, just like a slightly skewed version. Nope, get the same bullshit all the time, and I'm bored, and it's stupid. It's continuity, it weighs the shit down because none of it makes any sense, and nobody acts in a way that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's a fair analysis. Now maybe I was crazy, but Connor actually defeated Bobby Roode.
Connor has not lost in about 3 weeks.
Wow. So
think about it. The 3 matches he's had on TV, he's won.
So apparently in singles now he's relevant.
Yep.
What the heck?
Hate it.
This is so stupid.
I hate it. The booking's horrible. I hate it. They already lost twice to Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. What does this prove? Proves nothing.
Jason Jordan needs to hurry up and come back.
Yeah.
He needs to hurry up and come back.
It's all
and
bad.
reform American Alpha.
I don't even trust that.
B Team beat the Revival, but then Authors of Pain crashed the party
That was stupid too.
with
Why are you attacking some shitty ass tag team? Why don't you attack the guys that beat them for the belts? Doesn't make any sense.
it really doesn't. It yeah.
Literally makes no sense. You're going to the bottom of the barrel to start beating up people to get your way to the top. What? Didn't you just watch those dudes beat the shit out of number one contenders and take the titles? What are you, Drake Maverick? What are you doing?
Yeah.
But like, do you not watch Raw? I mean, I don't like watching Raw, but I still watch it.
It's hard.
I just don't. None of it makes any sense.
Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, honestly,
Oh shit.
what they're doing with Bobby Lashley, it's like I have no hope for that. It's like his return was a waste.
Yeah, and he ain't the only one that's looking like it's a waste. He ain't the only one, man. There's another guy from
Yeah.
the same company, and they were in feuds a lot. That is kind of experiencing the same thing, but on a brand that only has an hour-long show and is a much better show.
Yeah.
It's just like, why are you here? Is this what you're here for? To do nothing?
Yeah, it's really yeah.
I mean, I ain't never been a huge Bobby Lashley fan anyway, but I thought within at least the last 5 years, he had basically made himself a main eventer. I mean, he'd been a main eventer for the last 10 or so years.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
on Impact, but I only felt like it felt legitimate the last 5. Like when he left and then came back, that's when it felt like like when he left Impact to go do like MMA way more, and then that's when he started doing the stupid Grandmaster bullshit, whatever the fuck it was, a stupid ass um, MMA championship that made no sense.
Are you talking about the Impact Grand Championship?
There we go, Grand. I was gonna say Grandmaster. Yeah, Grand Championship. They looked like that shit from that syndicated show, the competition show that had like the characters who would fight each other. Some Asian kung fu thing. But either way, yeah, it was just that. It was just like, what? Why? Like, but he felt more credible, and that was during his feuds with like EC3 and Davey Richards.
Davey Richards, yeah. Yeah,
It felt like he felt like a force of nature when he came in there. Like he felt the most like the Brown Brock Lesnar that he had kind of been brought in to be.
Oh yeah, he had an excellent time as a heel at Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, that's what that felt like. It was like, okay, yeah, this makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Bobby Lashley, he's really an afterthought now, and I mean, I don't even think even with the Leo Rush partnering, just really,
Oh, they're doing nothing with it.
yeah,
It's not a tag team. It's not like there's not like I wouldn't mind seeing them fight fucking for the championship, tag team championships, but they feel the need to make sure Leo looks super weak around people who are regular size,
yeah.
which
I mean,
seems insulting.
and it's weird too because he's a face on Raw, he's a heel on 205 Live.
Yeah,
So
makes some sense.
Bailey beat Alicia Fox. Don't care. Ronda Rousey beat Ruby Riott. Don't care. I mean,
You can't care. It's stupid.
I mean, it's not really so much with the women going on because Alexa Bliss is hurt. Sasha Banks is hurt. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with Raw. What about you?
I've been done.
SmackDown. So, SmackDown was interesting. But you know, a couple of things caught my attention. We had Randy Orton beat the crap out of Ty Dillinger. Bless his heart. Um,
At least he wanted it. He wanted that smoke. I had no problem with that. I was like, he want that smoke. Go get it. Gonna
um,
happen.
Asuka beat Peyton Royce. Not surprised. I mean, she
Sure.
already beat up on Billy Kay enough times lately, anyway. So
True. So, but yeah. I mean, they should. I mean, I don't know. Give a shit. I don't even know. I mean,
I know she won't. She definitely won't think to touch Naomi's hair. Not while Asuka's around.
no, Oscar don't like it. She know how much
Um,
that shit cost.
yeah. And of course, with interference, Shelton Benjamin hit pay dirt on Daniel Bryan.
Benjamin was on TV and won. What the fuck?
Yes, I was like, wow, they actually
They still ain't gonna do shit with it.
booked him to
They're not gonna
beat Daniel
capitalize on it. They're
Bryan.
not gonna do shit. It's just gonna be another way for him to lose to somebody else as they get a push.
He'll probably get a rematch, but then get squashed.
Oh, yeah, it won't even matter. And it'll be after Daniel wins on Saturday. It won't
Yeah,
even matter.
probably be like, I should, you know, or if he ever became champion, oh, I should get a title shot. I beat him way back when, and then he'll get squashed or whatever. Oh
Murder.
man, I don't even know what benefit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me some Shelton Benjamin, but him returning just, I mean, it was gonna happen, but it's like, what benefit comes from it? I mean, him and him and Gable didn't win the tag titles, so it's like, you know,
They did nothing with him.
wait, what was that?
They did nothing with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were cutting in and out, so just making sure. Um, yeah, it's such a bummer, man. It really is. Um, Aiden English revealed some fascinating footage with Lana coming to his room in Milwaukee. So now every time you hear Milwaukee, it's like, oh. So I don't know. What do you think of that?
Uh, it's one of those ones where it's like I like that they're being featured, but it's one of those stories where it's just like, well, we all know that's not going to be the case.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, it'll be interesting to see how things kind of turn about between Rusev and Lana and Mr. English. R-Truth and Carmella got a victory over Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega, and it even showed Carmella using her old finisher of the Code of Silence. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's
yeah.
the Carmella that actually did something, that actually looked like she knew what she was doing back from when she was in NXT. That's the Carmella that should have been women's champion. That's the Carmella we should have been seeing with that title. Not cowardly, oh, I got James Ellsworth in my corner, afraid of everybody, cheat to win, can't even do jack as champion, sort of champion. Gosh, man.
ridiculous.
It's freaking stupid. Why couldn't she have been like that when she was champion?
That wasn't what was needed.
It was stupid.
It's not what was needed.
The Bar attacked the New Day while they were doing their little cooking show. So
Yeah,
got a
I
little.
found out who the butler is. Aha. McFoley's son.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah,
Dewey.
it's funny. But of course, the big finish was Charlotte. Charlotte finally getting the upper hand on Becky Lynch.
The crowd still booed.
And the crowd still booed. They are trying so hard, my friend. They're trying so hard.
Not working.
But Becky Lynch will be forever cheered. But I figured it was only a matter of time before Charlotte got a little bit of momentum because I feel like she's been getting destroyed by Becky Lynch for the past couple of weeks since Becky Lynch won that title. So
Good. Everybody loves it.
yeah. So I figured, okay, let's let Charlotte get the upper hand for now.
She better not win on Saturday.
And then a lot more build up with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Should be one heck of a title match at Super-Showdown. And hopefully, this is probably Samoa Joe's best chance to win the title. And if he loses for a third time, ugh, that's going to be crazy.
It's going to be. I believe it's going to be over after this. So Samoa Joe's going to lose. It's going to be over. Oh no, you're talking about what's
What now?
Oh no, I lost. I was looking up something real quick. Sorry.
Oh, no problem, no problem. But yeah, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe's going to lose.
You really think he's going to lose the third time?
And it's going to be over because there's no way in hell they're going to have the Miz win Saturday and beat Samoa Joe, or for Daniel Bryan to win and then just beat Samoa Joe at the first pay-per-view. That's so disrespectful.
It's a fair point. It's a very fair point.
Also, it's still October, so that means AJ Styles is on a video game cover.
Yeah, that's true too. That is true. That is true. Okay, that's all I have for SmackDown. You want to add anything?
Hell no.
Okay. Mixed match challenge. So, we had B&B, Finn Balor and Bayley, go up against Mahalisha of Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Garbage team.
I could tell you right now, it would not surprise me if Mahal and Alicia didn't win a single match in this season of Mixed Match Challenge. I mean, the pairing is horrible.
Definitely.
And just, it's a whole lot of back and forth between the manager and Alicia Fox. I think his name was Sunil Singh or something like that. I don't know. But, dude, it's just...
Yeah, I think it was Sunil.
Yeah. But I knew then and there they weren't going to beat no Bayley and Finn Balor. That just wasn't going to happen.
They couldn't even beat those bastards on those shitty-ass matches on Raw.
Nope. Sure can't.
It's the only winning streaks that either Bayley or Finn Balor can have is against Alicia Fox and fucking Jinder Mahal.
But it'll be interesting because I think the next team they face, Balor and Bayley, I believe is Charlotte and AJ Styles.
Well, they'll lose. They're losing now. Don't even. Charlotte and
Bayley
AJ
could
Styles.
beat Charlotte.
Finn Balor.
Finn could beat. Well,
when's the okay? Ask me this. The Bayley that beat Charlotte. You think this is the same kind of Bayley? This chick couldn't even figure out how the kendo stick worked.
Well, Bayley
this is the version that couldn't figure out how the kendo stick could work.
Those two things don't mix.
She couldn't beat Alexa Bliss.
But she beat Charlotte.
Yeah, that's the problem. Where she couldn't beat Alexa Bliss. And we all know Alexa Bliss ain't beat no damn Charlotte. Come on, son.
You sure?
Unless there's some nefarious things going on, hell no.
Fair enough. But yes, Finn Balor and Bayley got the victory. Jimmy Uso and Naomi got a victory over Rusev and Lana. Naomi and Lana, they had a little dance competition there, and looked like Rusev was about to do the Rikishi, but then super kicked Jimmy Uso.
They won, Us.
Yep. That they did. Um, Poor Lana. Poor
Really?
Lana.
Poor Lana. Poor Alicia. It's gonna be
Man,
poor
bump
Lana.
Alicia.
I'm just saying, she's at least a better wrestler than Lana is.
True. But I mean, when was the last time Alicia Fox was relevant?
I mean, I ain't never think the chick was relevant. I ain't never like her, but I'm just saying.
Shoot.
I ain't never like her.
But
Thought she was garbage the whole time.
mm, but but yeah, that's it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting once Jimmy Uso and Naomi end up facing against Miz and Asuka. Because Naomi and Asuka are friends now.
True.
But
I mean, I don't know about interesting. That's gonna be that might be stretching.
because it's looking like, because this is round robin, everybody's gonna face everybody. So yeah, but and the ratings, I think I remember in the video you linked me. I think it was
Not great.
like 40 something thousand people.
Yeah.
Was watching on Facebook Watch.
Mm-hmm.
So just I don't remember how
Yeah.
much buzz the first season got.
Way more than that.
Really? Well.
Oh yeah, it was pretty low.
But mixed match challenge is easy for me to check out. It's only like a measly 30 minutes, or shoot, probably less than that.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's all I have for that. Let's see. We'll go 205 Live. So, TJP likes to steal masks now.
He's a dick.
Ugh, this is quite interesting. Even though he did lose to Kalisto, he walks away with another mask.
Sore loser.
So, with him feuding by himself with the Lucha House Party, I mean, that says something. That says something.
Oh. Yeah, you kind of cut out a little bit. Sorry.
No, I was saying that says something. TJP feuding with the Lucha House Party by himself. Like.
Yeah, by himself. Yeah. Why is he by himself?
Well, I mean, who else could they really pair him with? I mean, because you got, well, here's the thing. Now, I was gonna say the Brian Kendrick, but the Brian Kendrick got ditched.
Yeah.
By Drew Gulak and Jack Gallagher.
Especially, yeah, that was weird. That was a whole weird sequence.
Which was really strange because you ditched the guy that won his match really quick, but yet not the guy that just lost that same night.
It made no sense.
It's like, really?
No sense.
I
don't know what that was all about.
Like, did one of the creative writers get both things backwards? Because it's like,
They probably did, because they're idiots.
Like, why would you even do that? We're going to kick out the guy that won his last match in like 5 seconds. Yeah.
Nothing makes sense in this thing no more.
Well, they only had 2 matches that night, so I mean, not a whole lot of action on 205 Live, but yeah, man, just had a segment of build up for Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy at Super Showdown. But but yeah, 205 Live was really quick. Not a whole lot going.
Definitely not.
You want to add anything to that, or are you done?
No, sir.
Okay. And then NXT. All right. So apparently the push for Lacey Evans is still going strong. I hate that she has that finisher, that woman's right. So stupid.
Yeah.
But she beats Candice LeRae. Um, Johnny Gargano had an awesome match with Tony Nese. Got the victory, but man, that was an awesome match. Um, Lars Sullivan and EC3, that was an entertaining match.
EC3 is a lot like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. But dang, that's twice now that he's been destroyed
When's the
and
last time EC3 won and it wasn't Kona?
it may have been Kona actually.
I think it was.
Because he lost the Velveteen Dream.
And he had only won one other match other than that because he was in that ladder match and lost. So
Yeah.
I think he may have won 3 televised matches at the most.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in that many matches anyway.
Yeah. It's not been going too well for EC3. Not to mention the Velveteen Dream lost. He had his eye swelled shut and he was bloodied up in this match with Lars Sullivan.
Yeah. Bad, man. He's looking real bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what the purpose is.
And then we saw the Forgotten Sons in action again.
I need to be given a reason why I should care.
About the Forgotten Sons.
Oh yeah.
The build up with this team and just how they got established just was so bland. Like,
yeah, it feels very, very bland, very cardboard. So at the point where I don't care about this group. But see, here's the thing though, they remind me of the same kind of bland that I feel towards the Mighty.
mm-hmm.
That I felt I was just like, oh, you guys are just a group of guys. You're just 2 guys who wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You have sense.
Tommaso Ciampa cut a promo towards Velveteen Dream.
I like ye.
Yeah. So it's looking like maybe Velveteen Dream is gonna get established with a title shot.
About damn time.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean this, like, as far as match wise, this was a pretty good NXT episode. Like I said, Gargano and Nese was a great match. Lars Sullivan EC3 was entertaining. But yeah. This was pretty good. Let's see. If I remember correctly, next week we'll see Keith Lee versus Kona Reeves. I think they said in 2 weeks. Will we get a triple threat match for the
it's next week. Next week is the triple threat.
For the North American title, Ricochet, Adam Cole, Pete Dunne.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then I think we will also see Bianca Belair, Nikki Cross.
Yes, you will. And Aleister Black makes his return.
Right. Aleister Black makes his return. So, got some stuff brewing up with NXT, so that's good. Still waiting on a Bobby Fish return.
Yeah, I don't know when I haven't heard anything about him coming back anytime soon.
Well, he's still part of the group, so hopefully the sooner the better. They showed a nice little featurette with Shayna Baszler training for WWE Evolution. They showed a nice featurette with Danny Burch and Oni Larkin.
Yeah.
Which I got a strong feeling they will eventually.
1E and 2D.
Yeah. I have a strong feeling that they will at some point become NXT Tag Team Champions.
Kind of have to, right?
Yeah. I mean, if they could do that for Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, they could do it for them.
Yeah.
But, anyway, that's all I have for NXT. You want to add anything?
I got literally nothing.
So just a couple of things to touch on with some recent events. So we know that number one, we have a brand new ROH World Television Champion, and Jeff Cobb. Um,
Yes.
on the Death Before Dishonor TV taping, defeated Punishment Martinez, which was officially his last match
On
in
NXT.
ROH. So apparently he is heading to the WWE.
NXT, baby.
It'll be interesting to see how this goes, and I really, really hope they don't ruin his character.
Hopefully, he's a better version of them. He's a better big man than Big Cass was,
I
which he
know he,
automatically will be.
I know he definitely is athleticism wise. That's for sure. I mean, the dude has a kickboxing background, and the dude can fly. Um, there's that. Um, we have a new IWGP United States champion in the American Nightmare Cody.
KD.
Yep, he dethroned Juice Robinson, which, I mean, let's be honest, I didn't think he was going to have it that long anyway. How many times did he even defend that title?
Maybe twice.
And this was the third time?
Maybe it might. If it wasn't the
I don't even
second.
think he really defended it much, if any.
Yeah, because he messed up his hand, and the G1 happened.
Right,
Or the
right.
yeah, so G1 happened, so that kind of threw the title defense out the window.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would have just fought Jay White and then one other person before facing Cody.
Mm-hmm. But you know what's really kind of interesting though is there's this back and forth between with Ghetto and Jay White as far as, okay, are they chaos? Or are they no longer chaos? Like, it's still kind of unknown.
That's weird.
The only thing that was noted was apparently in a tweet via Will Ospreay was that they are no longer part of chaos or something weird like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, just it'll be interesting to see how things go forward, with Okada and just with Jay White, now with Gato on his side. So I mean,
A little less exciting
yeah.
as it would have been like 3 or 4 months ago.
Right, right. So, yeah, only time will tell. And then, oh yeah, if I remember correctly, I believe Coast to Coast had a tag team title shot. I don't think they won, but
I would gather now.
they either have one coming up or they had one, but I don't know. Either way, those are just a few things that have been kind of going on. But
Nice.
oh, and apparently Tennille Dashwood is hurt, is out hurt.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
She had her championship match against Sumi Sakai. She wasn't able to get the victory, and I think there was something about her being attacked in the locker room or something like that. But apparently, she hurt her shoulder or something like that, and was like that way during the match. She had with Sumi Sakai, so yeah, and I think I heard something about her potentially still being the one to dethrone Sumi Sakai, but now,
Yeah,
I mean,
it could be up in the air depending on how long it takes for her to heal.
yeah, because I honestly figured it was either going to be her or Kelly Klein, but yeah, because Sumi Sakai, she's defended her belt like tons of times up to now. It's crazy. She's really been a fighting champion, and she's had a lot of matches between all different numbers of people. So, I mean, that's really cool. Honestly, it would be good to see her defend it more in Stardom as well. I think she defended it against Hazuki once, but I would love to see her defend it against like Mayu Iwatani or Hana Kimura, something like that. But But yeah, she's been a good fighting champion, and Jeff Cobb's the new ROH World Television Champion. But but yeah, got stuff happening here and there, and looks like Matt Taven has inserted himself back into the world title picture after attacking Jay Lethal. But but yeah, it'll be interesting. There's still some stuff I got to catch up with on New Japan Pro Wrestling, but that's for the most part. That's it.
That's our show, folks.
Do you have any news or anything you want to add on?
Nah, no cool news
Um,
to be
oh,
had right now.
oh, and of course, WWE 2K19 Deluxe Edition comes out tomorrow.
That's right.
So, definitely looking forward to playing that. I'm gonna get my copy during my lunch break.
Nice.
But can't wait to pop that in and start playing. Start messing around with Red Dragon and Kairi Sane and Asuka and all the. There's tons of superstars. Check out some of the new moves and you know beat the crap out of Hollywood cinema.
You're gonna try to throw that in there. Oh boy.
Oh, so the inevitable is gonna happen.
Yes, I'm gonna destroy you.
You can't destroy me.
Okay.
I'm gonna destroy you like Lady Destroyer,
Okay. Whatever.
Lady Godzilla.
Whatever. You're
The
gonna
croissant.
lose like her too. I'm Tony Storm.
Are you excited for the game?
I mean, as excited as I can get for it at this point. I'm still playing Spider-Man. That started to be a pain in my ass. So I'm looking forward to not being constantly shot with rockets. It'll be nice. Be a nice break from Spider-Man.
So, before we close out, let me just get your honest opinion about this game. Like, what some of because I know you've been seeing videos, you showed me some videos and such. Like, overall, like, how excited are you given, like, the weaknesses, like how certain superstars are missing and just, certain,
I mean,
like,
I always download a bunch of characters. It seems like it's just going to be another 2K19, which is kind of what I sign up for. The reason I get these games every year is because I love wrestling games, and I can enjoy them even though they're bad or even though they're boring. But I'm hoping this one's fun. I'm looking forward to the story mode. I guess this will be the first one I've played in a while because I haven't really gave a shit. Um, but I'm gonna beat some ass. Although I wish there was two different versions of it because it doesn't look like I'll be able to join Triple H. I'll have to fight against him, which annoys me. But it's okay.
mm,
It's whatever. It's gonna look good and it's gonna play. The stuff I want is like classic stuff like GM mode and stuff like that. I don't care. Like it's gonna be what it is. Eventually, I'll stop buying them every year. Like I stopped buying NBA games and Madden because they're all just the same, just reskinned with a slight tweak every 4 years.
yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to get this year's Madden or NBA 2K.
It's super cheap right now because apparently it's trash.
What, 2K19 NBA?
No, Madden crap's like $40 right now, bud.
Already?
Yeah, I was at Target and that shit was on sale for $40. And then I mentioned it to somebody like, "Oh yeah, I bought it. It's just trash. That's why it's $40 because it needs a patch real bad."
Dang.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Because my older brother had red boxed it a while back when it was new, and I thought it was all right. It was kind of clunky with the pro difficulty because I was playing against my nephew, and he was on rookie difficulty. I wanted to give him the advantage, but it just seemed like throwing was so clunky and just So I'll probably get 2020. Give it a year, get 2020. 2K NBA. I don't know. I might if it's cheap. Once it gets cheap, or I might just wait till next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
But if nothing else, I think we're gonna call it.
All right. Now that you're gone, it makes me want to take a nap before my wife gets home.
Yeah. Cool deal. Thank y'all so much for watching. This has been another episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. I am Hollywood Cinema, and that is Blitzball Champ. Wait a minute, I got that backwards. I'm
Yeah, you did.
Blitzball Champ, and that is Hollywood Cinema.
I am.
We will catch y'all next week. Y'all go watch WWE Super-Showdown.
Yeah, Saturday morning, 5 a.m.
I ain't getting up that early, but hey.
I'll be up.
Oh, well, you go right on ahead.
I'll be up, and if I feel like watching it and not playing the video game, maybe. Probably we'll just play the video game.
Fair enough. All right, folks. For the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, we will catch y'all next week, hopefully.
Yeah, have a good party, people.
See yas.